Hi, it's Molly. Welcome back to the Girl Get Glimmers hair channel. Today's look is all about these braids. I'm going to be using a brush to brush out my hair, a comb with a rat tooth end to make a very sharp part, which I think is important for this look. I brought some hair ties to hold my extra hair out of the way, and I also have a texture hairspray. This one is Fave 4 Texture Takeover, and this is giving me a little bit of texture and hold without it being too stiff. On this look, you definitely don't want to use a firm hold hairspray because it's going to be harder to move the hair through your hands as you're braiding. I'm also going to be using some clear hair ties at the ends to finish off the look and hold everything together. I'm wearing my 16-inch extensions here just to add a little bit of thickness. If you wanted to add length, you could wear your 18 inches and do them a little teeny bit lower to give you that extra length. I just wanted to have thicker braids today. And let's get started. I'm going to start by dividing my hair right down the middle. And I'm going to take the side that I'm not working on first and really pull all that hair tight and out of the way. I'm using a little bit of texture spray just to really give the braid some hold. So I'm going to spray that in some light layers throughout my hair. For this hairstyle, I've pulled aside 4 of the 3.3 inch extensions, and I also pulled aside 2 of the 1-inch extensions. Because this hairstyle is split evenly, I am going to divide these up evenly on each side. So I'm going to start by adding in one of the 3.3 inch pieces. These pieces in to the widest part of my head. I'll just pull this hair up and out of the way for now. You might need a little bit more texture spray where you're adding in your clips. And the key with adding these pieces into the braid is that they're not super close to the back part and they're not too close to the front so that you can hide them easily. Go right above that. And I'll add in the little 1-inch piece up here. I like to start with the front triangle. So I'm going to take this part and divide it into 3 sections and work the outside section underneath and then the front section underneath, and then I'm going to grab a piece of hair from the other side. And I'm going to grab a piece of hair from the back. I'm going to grab another piece of hair from the side and add that and bring that under. And then I'm going to grab another piece from back here, add it to this piece right here on the outside and pull it under. And the key I found with this style is to pull it really tight while you're braiding it. I'm going to add another piece right here. And once I get down to the front, I like to use the invisible bands. I just grabbed these from a drugstore And you'll take one of these guys, there's just little teenies. All right, so we'll move on to the other side now. I'm gonna start again adding my extensions at the widest part of my head. And I'll divide this into 3 pieces. And as you can see, I'm wrapping each piece under to create that under braid. And now I'll grab a tiny section of hair from the outside, add that to the front piece. And I'll grab a section of hair from back here and add it to this outside piece and pull it under. And I'm gonna add another hair tie to the end of this one. See why adding a little bit of texture hairspray is important at the ends, because they can get a little out of control, especially if you have a layered haircut. Now, once your hair is braided, there's gonna be like little lumps and bumps, but we're gonna pull that all apart so it doesn't really matter. I like to add just a teeny bit more hairspray. And I'm adding this directly on the braid, just so that when we pancake the braid, it doesn't get out of control. And then I'm gonna start by pancaking the braid, which means I pull out one piece. Very, very gently, you're pulling the hair out. And then I like to go back up in on the other side and pancake that side as well. So as you can see, I'm just very gently pulling the hair out a little bit to fatten up the braid. And you can see the difference between the two, how it just adds a little bit of thickness and dimension. And then I like to look where it looks maybe a little bit uneven on my head. And I'll loosen up these pieces a little bit as well so that it's more even looking. And now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. The outside pieces of hair, just a little bit. And now I'll go back through on the other side as well. And now if you get a piece like this that's kind of bothering you, like it's bothering me how this one's sticking out a little bit more, but I obviously don't feel like fixing the whole braid, you can take a bobby pin and smooth that piece of hair back all the way until you touch the braid, and then slide the bobby pin in with the hair up into the braid. And that will flatten the hair back a little bit without you having to rebraid the whole thing. So here is the finished look. If you recreate this look at home, please tag us, Girl Get Glamorous Hair, on Instagram. You can go check out the blog at girlgetglamourous.hair.com. Click on the blog tab. So thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video.